YouTube, how's it going? Another quick little video here. Miss Fortune, obviously one of my favorite characters that I've been playing recently, and obviously Summoner's Rift. I think this game went pretty well. It was about a 20-minute game, so I've managed to squeeze it down to the 16 minutes, just so you don't essentially have to watch an entire full game, even though this is going to be very much like it. But as the title says, in today's video I've managed to find myself 32 questions that like the YouTubers and the whatnots ask themselves. Not that I class myself on that level in any way, shape or form, but I thought it'd be something fun to do. But first off, obviously, as you can see, Kindred there is doing that weird 5th mastery icon above her head, like one of the the trains like the laugh and things like that. So it was something that I wasn't sure how to do, and to be honest with you, until I saw Kindred do it in this video, it was something that I wasn't aware existed. So I gave her a quick ask on how you do that. Turns out that it's Control 6. It's a nice little Easter egg there, or it was for me. It's probably not an Easter egg in any way, shape or form for anyone else or anything, but it was fun for me to find that out. Full of little things. Obviously, as I've mentioned in pretty much most videos, if not all of them, I have only been playing League for a very short period of time, especially if you compare that to the amount of time that I've been playing such games like Call of Duty and, Call of Duty basically. But I think this game goes really well. I think it goes downhill at the beginning, but I do recall that I recovered. It's a video that obviously was recorded or saved. The replay was saved in a program called Baron Replays, of which I'll leave a link in the description below if any of you guys are interested in that. And then obviously I just play it back and record it with OBS at the same time. Gives me a chance to review the gameplay, gives me a chance to watch how I'm playing, just so I can pick up any tips or tricks. Like, for example, right now I'm far too far in, but that's why we have this thing called learning. And obviously I'm going to get ganked from the back, and I think this is what I mean when I said it goes a bit tits up to begin with. Or maybe not. No, it doesn't. Actually, yes, I remember this game now. This game starts off pretty well and just goes uphill from there. So anyway, first of all, I have a competition coming up. I'm going to tell you guys how you can enter that in a separate video, but the prizes, there's going to be 3 prizes, and they're going to be pretty good prizes, so keep an eye out for that video, because it's definitely going to be worth a watch, especially for all you League of Legends fans out there. It's definitely going to be something that you guys don't want to miss, especially with obviously Christmas coming up and whatnot. So it would be a great idea for you guys to catch that. Obviously, one way of doing that, a shameless self-promotion, would be to subscribe to this channel, of course, and turn on the notifications when a new video gets uploaded, because when I do start the competition, which I think I'm going to do straight after this video, or make the video announcing the competition straight after this video, it will be a limited time sort of thing. So it will be one of these things where before XYZ to enter. So it's going to be best for you guys to obviously, well, anyone that's interested in that, it's going to be best for you to get notified on that video coming out and when the competition starts ASAP. It's only a subscription, it's free of charge, it will not kill you. Hopefully not anyway. So, moving on to the questions here. So, the questions I've found, they're not the best questions to be honest with you, but they are some quite interesting questions. There's about 32 of them, probably not going to make it through all 32 in the next... How long have we got now? 4 minutes into the video, so we've got 12 minutes left. We'll see how this goes. Might turn out quite well. I may go off on a tangent like I mostly do, but let's find out. So, question number 1 on this list is, do you sleep with your door open or closed? Now, that is a great question, because I have some friends who sleep with the door open, and that just freaks me the fuck out. I much prefer to have the door closed. Now, don't know why. I think it's just because I like the fact that it encloses off the space a bit more. It doesn't make you feel like the entire house is your room. It makes it feel like your room is your room, and essentially just that. Whereas when you sleep with the door open, it makes you feel like the entire house is your room, and that's, in my eyes, just crazy. Because I mean, obviously when you get people getting up to go to the toilet and whatnot in the house, because I have a housemate, so when he gets up and goes to the toilet, I don't want him coming in my room or whatever. Not that he would, but you know what I mean. I don't want him to like it would feel as if you would be walking through my room if I had the door open. I know it may be a silly concept to most of you guys out there, but that's just how I feel. I'd make it feel, it makes me feel like the entire house is my room instead of the part of the house that actually is my room. Second question here, do you take shampoo and wow, do you take shampoo and conditioner bottles from hotels? No, I don't. I use them in the hotel while I'm there, and then that's the end of that. So I go to a hotel, I use shampoo, I may use conditioner, it depends what kind of mood I'm in, and then there isn't anything to take because I've used them. That's how that works. You use it. I don't not wash just so I can take it home to wash. That's a bit erroneous. And they are very small bottles. They are essentially 1 or 2 use bottles, so it's not going to really make any benefit. I mean, I've never been to a really posh hotel, but if I'm honest with you, if I did go to a really posh hotel, I probably wouldn't steal the conditioner or the shampoo. I'd probably have enough money to buy my own, so that would eliminate the reasoning to steal bottles or take bottles of shampoo and conditioner from hotels. So that is different. Number 3. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? Now, I don't know what that means, to be honest. Now, I live in the UK. I don't know if you can tell from the quite obvious accent, and in the video I'm about to get fucked up by the looks of things. But anyway, in the UK, the sheet is the thing. In the UK, you'll have your bed, you'll have your mattress. On top of your mattress, you place your sheet, which you lie on top of. And then on top of the sheet you put your pillows, and then you'd have your duvet or your blanket or your quilt, depends where you're from and what you call it. So to have the sheet untucked doesn't really make any sense, because I have fitted sheets with the elastic bits on, so you just hook it over, pull it, all done. But if it wasn't a fitted sheet and it was one of those big huge loose sheets, which is pretty much like a fucking sail from a ship, which would actually go quite well with Miss Fortune because she's from a ship apparently. Yeah, if that was untucked, you'd roll over and it would just gather up, and it would end up just in a ball in the middle of the bed, and you'd be sleeping on the mattress, like on the actual mattress itself, which is less than ideal. So if that means do I sleep with my sheets tucked in or not, then I'm going to say tucked in. So yeah. Number 4. Have you ever stolen a street sign? Depends what you mean by a street sign. I've not stolen a street sign that says, for example, Beach Road or Turner Street or Fake Street or that road or this avenue or that terrace. No. What I may have stolen when I was younger with a friend, obviously, you always do these things with your friend. Your best friend is your worst suggestion maker, your worst enemy. He will get you in a considerable amount of trouble and vice versa. However, when we were younger, there was a building site at the bottom of our estate where they were obviously making a new estate, and they had copious amounts of signs stuck to like the railings to say CCTV in operation, the big blue arrow that says this. These are all UK signs. These probably make no sense to anyone that watches outside the UK. So things like CCTV in operation, do not enter without a hard hat, steel-toed boots, wear safety goggles, what else is there? Caution, like pedestrians this way, road closed, signs like that. Yeah, we stole a few of those, unfortunately, but then again, that's what most kids do. And if it's not, then I'm just going to pretend it's what most kids do, so I don't feel too much like an idiot. So, do you cut out coupons and then never use them? I'm going to say yes. Now, in the UK, the coupon dealy stuff isn't that big of a thing as it is over there in the States. I mean, back of bus tickets, things like this, you do get the whole take this and you'll get a Big Mac for £1, or do this and you'll get that for a thingy. I used to use them, but I don't anymore. It's far too well, just cumbersome now to obviously get it, keep the ticket, put it in your wallet or your pocket, then it just ends up fucking off somewhere rather fucking swiftly. Then you end up with like no ticket and no fucking coupon. So let's essentially run past that one. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? See, a big bear would fuck you up, but a swarm of bees wouldn't really kill you. Well, it might actually. Depends if you're allergic to them. Right, so in that case then, I have no idea. I'm going to say swarm of bees, because I feel like I would have a bit of a better chance warding them off with, I don't know, fire or fucking something, whereas a bear, those things are big. I mean, I've never seen a bear in real life, not even in a zoo, but those things are fucking huge. Number 7. Do you always smile for pictures? I fucking hate my picture being taken. I literally hate it. Apart from gaming and working and having a daughter and all the other, and the reptiles, I keep quite a lot of reptiles. But apart from all that shit, I do photography as well, but I fucking hate my picture taken. So I'm going to say no, because I just don't. Do you ever count your steps on your walk? No, but my phone does. Huge, massive Samsung fan. Samsung Galaxy S5 is the phone of choice that I have at the minute. Fucking hate Apple, hate iPhones. There's a massive reason behind it. I'll get into it in another video if anyone gives a fuck, but I doubt it. But yeah, hate Apple, hate iPhones. But my phone counts it, and so does my smartwatch, my Galaxy Gear. So I don't have to. Have you ever peed in the woods? I think everyone is taking a slash, a piss, whatever you want to call it, wherever you're from, in the woods. So yeah, when I was in the Scouts and I was younger, we went camping, as you do in the Scouts when you're younger. So yeah, pissing in the wood, peeing in the woods, that's been done. It's not too much of an issue. I'm pretty fucking sure everyone would rather people piss in the woods rather than pour fucking green nuclear fucking slime everywhere. Let's see, do you still watch cartoons? I don't still watch cartoons unless you class things like Family Guy, Simpsons as cartoons, which I'm pretty well, yeah, I guess they are. But in terms of like cartoons like SpongeBob SquarePants, stuff like that, I don't watch. I mean, my little girl Hannah, she's 3 years old, she fucking loves SpongeBob, so obviously when they're on, I'll watch them when she's on. Well, I'll watch them when she's got them on, but I won't like intuitively watch. I won't come in from work or whatever and go, you know what, I fancy watching an episode of SpongeBob, let's crack that up on the TV. Number 11. Where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? Probably in a safety deposit box. Not really sure where I'd bury any hidden treasure. I mean, why would I bury hidden treasure? Why wouldn't I just put it in a safe or a safety deposit box in a bank or wherever it is people keep these sort of things? So I'm going to move right over that one because I haven't got a fucking clue. What do you drink with dinner? Wow, that is an unusual one. It does depend on what sort of dinner it is. It could be wine, it could be beer, it could be pop, it could be water, it could be OJ. Depends what sort of thing it is that we're eating at the time. Depends obviously, or dictates what sort of drink it is that you'll have. I'm sure most of you guys out there will hopefully agree with me with that. What do you dip a chicken nugget in? Now, actually, what I do to dip my chicken, or what I try to get a hold of, is over here in the UK they have mozzarella dips, and it comes with a like a marinara sauce, that or what they call, or McDonald's call it, a quote-unquote rich tomato sauce. That is the nicest thing in the world. Fucking lush, especially with the mozzarella dippers. It's great with the French fries, and it's even more unreal with chicken nuggets. So that's unreal. 14. What movies could you watch over and over and still love? I don't really know, because I have a really short tolerance for movies. I hate watching things more than once, so I'm gonna say none with that. I mean, yeah, actually, I watched Jurassic World quite recently, the new one with Chris Pratt in, and I felt like I could watch that immediately after again. I did genuinely enjoy that film, but that's the only sort of thing that I would watch again. Number 15. Actually, I thought we'd get through the majority, if not all of these. We're only pretty much, well, we're less than halfway through. And obviously there's only, how long, like 2 minutes left of the video. But anyway, this question relates to a previous question, or a previous answer anyway, which is, were you ever a Girl Scout? Now, I was never a Girl Scout. I was a Scout. I was never a Girl Scout, so that's a bit unusual. But yeah, I used to be a Scout. Can you change the oil in your car? Number 16. Yeah, I can. That's pretty simple. All you do is you just put the oil in the car where the oil is, and then, well, essentially what you do first of all is you jack it up and you take the old oil out when it's still warm so it flows, and then you fill it up with the new oil. That's pretty fucking straightforward. Have you ever gotten a speeding ticket? Nope, not at all. Short, sharp answer to that. Are you afraid of heights? I'm not afraid of heights, but I respect heights. Like, you see these people like Mustang Wanted and people like this who do that sort of like free climbing shit where they climb up like buildings and cranes and with no obviously harnesses or anything like that. Like the huge buildings in Dubai, and they just climb the fuck up them and then they don't fall off. That scares the fuck out of me. But apart from, I mean, I'm not scared about like being up high in like a Ferris wheel or up high in a really high building or flying or anything like that. so that's not too much of an issue. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't do the sort of stuff Mustang Wanted does. And James Kingston as well, that's a really famous guy from the UK that does that. He does some crazy fucking shit on cranes, which I wouldn't even like pass my mind on what to do. It's like, what makes you think I'm gonna get up today and climb this fucking crane with no harnesses, and then if I survive, I survive, and if I don't, then I've lived a fucking good life? That's not my sort of lifestyle. I mean, yeah, I respected them massively, but it's not something I would do. Now, yeah, we don't have time for another one here, unfortunately. I'm sure you guys are going to be devastated by that, but obviously the game's wrapped up there. So, as I mentioned, I quite enjoyed these questions. I might do another video like this, but as I mentioned earlier, keep an eye out for the competition video, which is going to be coming out fairly soon, and thanks for watching.